I could remember that many years ago, when my parents would go to work for the whole day, my mother would tell my elder brother and me where the key is, where we have what we have for lunch, and what we could do if there is an emergency. So by these words, even though my brother and me, we were young, we were not afraid, because my mother had arranged everything in order before she left. So this is how much a mother loves her children. Maybe we could see today's gospel from this point of view, as a mother or a father loves their children. Jesus has loved his apostles. The apostles. As Jesus was about to undergo passion and death, he did not want to leave apostles orphaned. He knew that they would be afraid upon seeing their teacher being taken away. He knew that there might be quarrel among them when their teacher is not around. Jesus had foreseen all these things. That is why, out of love, he would like to introduce to them another friend. I call it friend because all relationships begins with friendship. So who is this new friend? In today's gospel, there are two names mentioned by Jesus with regards to this new friend. He is called the Spirit of Truth and the Advocate, or we can also say the Helper. What could this new friend do for apostles? Jesus said, "He will be my witness, and you too will be my witness, for you have been with me from the beginning." A child behaves like his parents. A disciple behaves like his master. First of all, Holy Spirit is a witness. He testifies all the works done by Jesus. Many times, there are numberless theories in our mind. We believe, but not testify to them. And why? Because we only take it as a knowledge, as something we have learned or heard from books or from others. For example, we know that according to Jesus, as his disciples, we should love our neighbor as ourselves. Furthermore, we know the 10 Commandments. Yes, all these we have memorized since childhood. But the sad reality is that thousands of times we have ignored the needs of the people just sitting beside us. It is not because we don't know that we should love him or her. It is because we don't have the courage, the bravery, or strength to love them. So our hearts are not yet moved. So when this Holy Spirit comes, he comes to move the hearts of apostles, to infuse into their soul the courage to testify about the gospel before others, to have the strength to go to other nations to proclaim the gospel, and to have the spirit of a missionary, and even give up their own life for the sake of salvation. We may have received the sacraments of baptism and confirmation, and we receive the body and blood of Christ every day. The life and power of the Holy Spirit within us need to grow and come out. People light a lamp. Do not put it under bushel basket, but it should be put on a lampstand, giving light to all in the house. And in today's first reading, it gives us that upon receiving the Holy Spirit, what happened to the life of the apostles, the disciples. They sailed from Troas, making straight ran to Samothrace. Yeah, maybe I pronounce it hopefully rightly. And on the next day to Neapolis, and from there to Philippi. Then that is a leading city in that district of Macedonia. All these places, these apostles, they had never thought of. But now they just go there to preach the gospel. So where did they get this power? It is the power of the Holy Spirit. So if we really want to renew our life, let us also listen to the word of Jesus to wait for this new, or not really new, to wait for this advocate, the Spirit of truth. So as we, in this liturgical season, we already celebrated the Easter, and we are looking forward to the ascension of Jesus and also the descending of the Holy Spirit. So let us also prepare ourselves to really welcome the coming of the Holy Spirit. So on that day, the day of Pentecost, our soul and our mind, our body would be renewed. May God bless us.